Hey friends, welcome to the YouTube channel here. This is JX Bill's Adventures, and this is my first video that I'm posting on here, and I want to tell you guys a little bit about the Arizona Trail. If you're watching this, chances are you know me, and you subscribed because you know me, and you're watching this because you want to know more about what this crazy thing is that I'm planning on doing here. So the Arizona Trail, right? I've told everybody, that I'm doing this, and I guess the first question that everybody asks me is, are you crazy? It's debatable, I guess. I'm not sure, but I don't think I am, but I like to say it's debatable. But let me tell you about the trail a little bit. I first discovered this trail probably 6 years ago. I was surfing on YouTube, and I came across this guy that was hiking this Arizona Trail, and I was intrigued, and I watched his video and stuff, and it was kind of a condensed video, but man, it's like it really intrigued me, and it kind of captured my interest, and so I started doing a little more research, and I looked up the trail, and I found out a little bit more about it, and in doing so, I actually kind of became a little bit compelled with the idea that maybe someday I could do that trail and maybe get to see everything that that this trail has to offer. So first of all, the Arizona Trail is a continuous path, non-motorized footpath or equestrian path or mountain bike path, whatever you want to do, from the Mexican border between Sierra Vista and say Nogales, all the way to the border of Utah, just south of the town of Kanab. It's about 800 miles, and it's, like I say, it's a continuous path. A lot of people section hike it over, there's various different places where you can section hike it. I decided, 6 years ago when I discovered it, I was kind of shut down, and everybody said, you're crazy, there's no way you're going to do this, and my wife included. She's like, no, that's not happening, and so I kind of let it go, but in the back of my mind, I've always been thinking, I kind of like to do this, and so a couple years go by, and I kind of, last year, I sort of made the decision. I'm basically retired now, and I kind of made the decision that I really, really had a burning desire. I've been compelled. I'm kind of almost obsessed with the idea of doing this, and so after a little bit of negotiating and convincing, my wife finally signed off on it and said, yes, you can do it. I got a couple of friends lined up, two of my best friends, Craig Mysick and Bob Anderson. They signed up with me. I don't know why. Again, people ask me if I'm crazy. People ask them if they're crazy. But anyway, we're going to do it. And so this has been about a year and a half ago now. Kind of made the decision. And for the last year, I've been pretty diligent training and researching and planning this trip. And, here we are. We're a month out now. Our plan is to start March 1st at the Mexican border and walk our asses all the way to Utah. So I don't know how it's gonna go, but we're gonna give her hell. And like I say, if you're watching this, chances are you know me already, and you're watching this because of my plan here. So a little bit about the trail. The trail itself, like I said, it's 800 miles, give or take. There's a couple different routes and stuff, but give or take, it's about 800 miles. The trail is divided up into 43 different passages, a passage being a specific area that has kind of a start and a finish, maybe a trailhead and an end, and then another trailhead begins. There's a lot of, there's actually quite a bit of road access to the different trailheads and such, and we're planning on using that to our advantage, so we're going to actually be able to resupply at some of those trailheads and whatnot. We've got another great friend, Jim Searles, is going to be our trail angel, if you will. He has a motorhome and a Jeep, and he has pledged to be our trail support guy, and he will have the majority of our resupply stuff and extra clothes, gear, various different gear changes that we might have to make throughout the trail. And So he's going to follow us along the way, and we will see him at various different points, different towns, and some various road crossings. Currently working on a plan for him, a pit plan, if you will. If you know me, you know we raced in Mexico for many years, and I was kind of always the guy that made the pit plan, and so I've been working on this pit plan and trying to get it set up to where he'll be able to see us at some strategic locations and be able to resupply us. And most of the time on these through hikes, a hiker would have to actually mail his resupply stuff ahead to a post office or a town, and then when they went through the town, they would pick up their resupply items and go from there. But in this case, we're going to have Jim, and he's gonna help us out with that, and it's going to be a great asset. The trail, again, like I say, is divided up into 43 different passages, 800 miles. Each passage has different lengths. They range anywhere from about 13 miles all the way to 30 miles. Each passage is a little bit different. I think our longest stretch may be without any support at all, maybe about 4 days. So that's a 4-day water, food, and gear carry. We will be resupplying our water along the way. We're going to be using a mobile app called the Far Out app, and the Arizona Trail is mapped on that app, and it gives a lot of information on water sources and camping sites and various different trail conditions. So we'll be using that extensively to try and to stay on track and make sure that we have the supplies that we need when we need them. We'll also have satellite communication. Each one of us will have a Garmin InReach, so we will have satellite communication in case of an emergency or anybody needs to reach us. We need to reach somebody. The trail should, well, we're hoping anyway, we have a target of about 50 days, 50 to 60 days, I think, really. And a lot of that is going to depend on weather. It's going to depend, obviously, on our physical conditioning and how we do. But again, our whole team, our whole crew has been training pretty heavily, and physically, hopefully we have the mental fortitude to do it and the physical capability to do it. All of us are about 62 years old, and it's going to be definitely, without a doubt, the biggest physical and probably mental challenge that I've had in my entire life. I'm excited. I have a lot of anxiety, and quite frankly, I'm scared to death. But we're going to get this done, and if we don't, it's because somebody had a major injury or something catastrophic happens. But we're gonna stick with this thing, and I'm thank you for watching the channel and hopefully subscribing to the channel. And what I'm going to try and do is give you guys some updates. I don't know how often I'll be able to update on the actual YouTube channel, but we will be updating regularly on my Facebook channel. And when I do an update, I'll try and link that to the Facebook. So if you're following me on Facebook, you should get the updates for the YouTube stuff. And hopefully I get some great content, and everybody enjoys it. Like I say, I'd like to see everybody get to see what we're seeing, So we're also going to be utilizing the Arizona National Scenic Trail Guidebook. In this book, there's maps and descriptions of each passage. So I've been studying this now for months, and I don't know how accurate it is or if I'll be able to remember any of it on the trail, but we're going to be utilizing this for hopefully some of our planning. I've never done a lot of this backcountry stuff. I've backpacked. I've done the Grand Canyon a couple of times. I backpack when I hunt, but I've never actually slept in the dirt for 60 days, and so that's going to be a challenge. But life is about challenges, and it's about challenging yourself to be the best you can. And I have to say that right now I feel like I'm probably in the best shape I've been in 25 years. I got to thank the guys at True Results Fitness for that. Those guys have helped me stay on track with my training. People at Century Healthcare have helped me make sure that my health is in order, my blood is in order, everything is good. So I think that all in all, when I started this journey, I was about 325 pounds, and I've lost almost 80 pounds now. And like I say, again, I feel better than I have in years. years, literally years. And I'm excited about this adventure, and man, I hope everybody can follow along, and I hope you enjoy it, and hopefully I can bring you guys some cool pictures of some really neat stuff. So again, thanks for following, and you know what, I'll do another video here pretty soon. I kind of want to go run down all my gear list and stuff. I've been studying a bunch on all the ultralight gear stuff, and I'm trying to, I don't know, I'm trying to be ultralight, but I'm never going to be ultralight. I mean, come on, ultralight, really? But anyway, I've been working really hard on trying to have a kit that works really well. I've tested some of the stuff out, and so far so good. It looks good. Seems to be working good, and hopefully everybody enjoys this. You know, and if not, I mean, unsubscribe, I guess. I don't know, but again, thanks for watching, and you know, stay tuned. We'll have more stuff here soon. Take care.